In Commitment 2024 news tonight, Donald Trump is back on the campaign trail in Iowa. Moments ago, he wrapped up a speech on education policy. KCCI's James Stratton is in Davenport with how the former president hopes to sway Iowa voters this time around.
Former President Donald Trump wrapping his first trip to Iowa since announcing his candidacy for the 2024 election. Now shaking hands and taking pictures with Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds. He spoke on stage for almost 90 minutes and then took questions after from the crowd.
What can we do to finally secure our southern border and finish the wall?
It'll be secured on day one, and then we have to make a decision. What do we do with the 15 million people that have invaded our country?
Former president also made an unannounced stop at the Iowa Machine Shed restaurant before speaking at the Adler in Davenport. He painted the picture of what he said he did in office, touching on signing the U.S.-Mexico-Canada trade agreement, fighting for ethanol, and supporting a move to use E15 year-round across our country. He also highlighted appointing conservative justices to the Supreme Court, adding that he will cancel President Biden's work his first day in office, that's if elected. He then went on to tell the audience on the Adler stage what he would do if elected, which included supporting breaking up the Department of Education and giving power to states, supporting school choice and protecting the border. But President Trump is aware of the potential Republican candidates who he may face, offering his rebuke first in Iowa against a guy who hasn't announced he's running, but has already been here, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
Ron DeSantis, did anyone ever hear of DeSantis? The sanctimonious DeSantis. Now, Ron DeSantis strongly opposed ethanol. Do you know that? And we don't even know if he's running, but I might as well tell you. If he's not running, I'll say he was fine on ethanol. Don't worry about it.
The former president said on stage that he plans to hold more rallies here in the Hawkeye State, but the next person to come to Iowa is former running mate, Vice President Mike Pence, who has yet to announce that he's running in 2024. We're in Davenport. I'm James Stratton, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.